Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos are for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal as long as you are on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade. We're not your financial advisor. Today the market opened at 9:30, and as you see here on the ES, it's just a straight shootout and beautiful start today. And the auto trades are really kicking in. And we had on the last entry signal, we have right now based on one contract over 1,000 takes into the profit. We are 9,300 and based on one contract, and the target was at 44.35. We already hit the target, and the auto trades, they are working beautifully, and most of the trades has hit the target. Even the auto trade, the scalper auto trade, which is supposed to take a small trades and is kicking it to uh, almost 2,000, and this is a scalping. And this one here, it is a swing trading on the ES, already hit the target. There is made 2,000, and there is around 825, so they made uh, almost 3,000 on that. The Nasdaq is kicking very well. It's based on the signal entry, and here it is, guys. The party is about to. If we notice here, we have the target one, and here is the target two. Once we climb to the target one, this is in institutional numbers. Profit will be taken right there. And if somebody is late on a trade, we're not responsible for your trade. There is a pullback re-entry on 44.28 on the ES and 44.23 on the ES. Those two levels, uh, I'm sorry, 44.26, 44.28, those are re-entry. If you notice here, this is another system, is giving you a sell. When you see the sell, especially our members, when you see sell, this means, if you are in a trade and if you want to, this is an optional. If you wanted to close position, you just hit the button and you close position. At the moment, to protect your profit, you can do that because it's going to be a little pullback. And then you have a small reversal right there. The sell, this is another system, is calculating, and then you have another reversal. Those reversal are not a repaint reversal. This is very good. So there is a potential if you want to take a profit, or if you want to climb to the 44.44, you can do that, but you have to be careful. It's a matter of time before this. Today is one of those days when the market is trending. You don't need to do anything. You just sit on the cruise control and you just watch your instruments, and it is an easy day. On a day like this, you should not do anything. When the market is moving, the market is moving. There is nothing we need to do. We just monitor those trades and make sure that everything is okay. As we see here, when the market is trending, this is an example. This is the scalper, 1600. This is the TI7, 3 minutes, almost 3,000. And here is the precision auto trade already nailed, is already nailed 3,500. So it's not about I cannot do that right now, Amir. And and then you can see when the market is trending. When the market is trending, there is no need to do anything. And if we look on the three different auto trades, totally different auto trades, the ES, three different auto trade, different PNL, but they're all making money. So here it is. Sometimes it's not the auto trade, folks. Sometimes it's how the market move, and this is an impact on your auto trade. Of course, there is some disaster out there, auto trades. They're just a dumb auto trades based on ATRs or moving averages, or that does not work. But there we go. We are a day like this today. You just sit down, put your feet on the table, and just watch the market. You don't need to use your brain. You don't need to do anything. When you see good profit, you take it and you stop for today. Simple as that, folks. Simple as that. The only time we need to interfere, when the market is chop or the market is sideways. As we see here, the market is giving us a sell. So this is where the trader on a day like this, he needs to start protecting his profit. As we see here, we got the sell order, we have a reversal, we are already above our daily target. Not daily target, it's from the last entry on the signal. And now the market is pulling back. All the numbers are off, the one I called it before. Right now, the re-entry, again, the re-entry is around 44.28 on the ES, pullback re-entry long. So you can take that one here on the SIM. We're not responsible for your trades. And this is a pullback re-entry, confirming we have a support at 44.28. And if the market drop below that. Another feature we added is when you see those two yellow lines. When you see these two yellow lines, that's mean once this market get into between those two yellow lines, we've been using those two yellow lines, those dead zones right there, for many years. Very rare you see those fail, very rare. So once we enter, and also vice versa, when the market going to the short, if you notice here, there is two yellow lines. So what we done, we made it easy on a trader, don't need to learn everything about price action. But in cases like this, when his auto trades are maximizing profit, he needs to also look at it and say, you know what, I'm happy with 2,000, I'm happy with 800, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna hit the button and get the heck out. And one thing, guys, this is the biggest problem. Don't look back. Just close your computer and leave. You know, I have a guy, one of my clients, 30 winning days non-stop. And the day before yesterday, I think, he went and overtrade, and he took all his profit out in one day. After 30 days non-stop winning, one day he got aggressive, he went head-to-head to the market, and he lost all the 30 days profit. So being in the market constantly does not mean you will be making more money. It's the opposite. You have to imagine yourself, you are on a gambling table, and when you have a winning hand, you leave. You cannot win hands every single time. And this is one of the things with people are auto trading. They think the longer they auto trade, the more money they get, which is the opposite. The less you expose yourself to the market, the more you are protected. And again, I have mentioned that before. Don't go on a daily target. Go on a weekly target. Let's say you want to have 2,000 as an example a week on the ES. Once you see the 2,000, you hit it. You stop your auto trading. The second day, you watch the market. If you see some invitement or you see the market is really running, when you turn on your auto trades on SIM and you see the auto trades are working and the market is trending, it doesn't hurt to rerun it one more time on the second day. The secret here, guys, is to protect your profit and not expose yourself to the market day and night. That it is a matter of time before you're gonna make a mistake and you're gonna lose all your profit. This is the biggest mistake a trader can do. When you come in the morning, folks, don't think about P&L. Don't look at P&L. If this market moving, you're gonna make it. If this market not moving, you're not aware of it, you're gonna get hit. Especially if you don't have an eye trained to see if this market has volatility or not. If you don't have a trained eye to see if the market trending or not, which a lot of traders, they don't, that's fine. But then you gotta protect yourself, avoiding some mistakes in the trading. So right now what we are looking at, we know that the institutional number, it is 44.44, profit taken on 44.44. We have a trades. We don't need to be brilliant traders. We don't need to study price action for 10 years. You just follow what this chart is telling you. And when you see you are between those two yellow lines, that's mean get ready to get the heck out. That's it. You know, whether you close your position here or you close your position at 4,400 or you close your position at 44.3325 is irrelevant. When you come in the morning, don't look at the P&L, look about survival. That's what you need to do. And then if we have a good day today, Friday is a really weird days on Fridays. Fridays you need to start trading early in the morning, or you wanted to start trading in the afternoon, because you have all those amateur traders come in around 3:30 around 9:30 in the morning, and they're gonna make a mess in the market. They lose a lot of money. They get into volatility. They don't know what they're doing, and what they do in the first 2 hours, they lose money, they leave. So Friday is a little bit weird day. You need to be early in the morning, or you can go ahead and start trading when those losers leave the market on the first couple hours. Those amateur traders, they have no idea what they're doing, and then they lose money on Friday, and they leave the market, and this is where the markets start clean out this mess, and they start going in one direction. So Friday is no place for amateur trading. The amateur traders, they are on the first 2 hours. Once we get rid of those mess, the market goes back to normal. So now what we see here, the ES is climbing to the 44 level as expected. This is very fine. We understand this market is going to be profit taking at the institutional number, followed by a resistance. You are between these two yellow lines. If there is a pullback, the pullback now has changed to the 44.30. So now we got very much aware what's going on the ES, that it is going to impact the rest of the market, the ES. Your ES, it is the signal for the whole market. Whether you are trading NASDAQ, Russell, wherever you are trading, once you start analyzing the ES, you are analyzing the whole market. Even if the NASDAQ is going in one direction and the ES is going, but when the ES come into a critical level, the NASDAQ stops. And this is the biggest mistakes those people trading the NASDAQ. They don't look at the ES, and they are missing 25% of the partial of that. Because if you keep your eye on the ES while you trade in the NASDAQ, you will have more success, because when the ES come into certain level, the NASDAQ hold. A lot of people are unaware of that. They trade the NASDAQ. They don't look at the technical side of the ES, which that's when they start getting into trouble. When we are trading, we need every single information can confirm while we are in the market, or if we want to go to the market. We need confirmation on everything. So what you cannot say, I only trade NASDAQ. You cannot say, I only trade YM. you have to look at the market, even, guys, maybe some of you are not aware of that. Even when we are on the DAX, European hours, you keep your eye on the ES. The DAX is in one planet and the ES is on another planet. And you always can predict the DAX few seconds ahead if you keep your eye on the ES. So do not underestimate the ES signal can drive the direction in the market, and you have to respect it. You have to respect it, irrelevant what instruments you are using. So now we are aware when we are trading, where is the pullback, where is the target, followed by a resistance. If those big sharks able to break those levels, from now to 12 o'clock, we're not going to go no more than around 44.54. So now if we look at the clock, we understand, we set the target, we set the destination for this market. We have a pretty good idea where is this market going from now till 12 o'clock. Something can happen, some news can come in and change the whole equation if there is some kind of breaking news. But on a normal days like this, it's very easy to predict from now to 12 o'clock which destination we are going. We know where is the re-entry on the pullback. We know where is the institutional numbers. We know where is the level. We know where we can maximize our profit. So we got this ES surrounded on all direction. On all direction. So you are in charge with your trade. You're not dragged by the market's movement because you are distancing yourself from the market noises. This is now at the moment noises. This is a very strong trend at 9:30, and now you can see once this line start touching the bars, the party is over. So right now, what we are looking here is noises. If this market drop, we nail it on a pullback re-entry. If this market goes up, we're gonna take a profit. So you are in control. They're not taking us by our nose, those market movers, because we understand what's going on here. So this is what most of the traders, when they are auto trading or when they are trading, when they see $200, they get panic. They want this $200 because they had some bad days and they're not patient enough. And the biggest mistakes, they are using a dummy trailing stop. The dummy trailing stop can knock you out of the trade immediately, and the $200 is nothing when you are trading. You have to change this idea that when you are on the right direction, we need to get paid for it. We should not sell out on $200 trade. If we can catch a trend, we want to milk that trend till the last drop, even taking the crumbs off the table and not leaving any take for those losers out there. So now if we see on this ES is building momentum, is gonna go to this target one. Target one isn't institutional, profit taken in there. We know that. It's finished. There is nothing to talk about. And we have money has already taken profit, and we still have money on the table in the market. So it is our decision what we want to do. The one thing you need to do when you are on a good day like today, the market is trending. Once you take your profit, you should not be taking any more trades. Close your computer and get the hell out of Dodge. This is it. Don't look back. Don't look back. Close the computer. It's fine. Go wash your car. Go fix your car. Go buy flowers to your wife. Do something. Go eat burger. Go eat pizza, whatever. But don't sit and poke the market once you have your profit for today. Maybe that trade is gonna drag to 10,000 today. It's irrelevant. If you are happy with 4,000, get it out of the table and go home. That's it. You know, and this is the biggest mistakes what they are doing when they are staying. The greed sometimes as a human, the greed has impact on us. We all are human, and we should not get the greed blind us what's going on in the market, because now everything is okay. Could be after 1 minute there is some kind of breaking news, and that can everything drop. You know, when you're in the market, you don't know where the breaking news come in. You don't know where it's coming from. You know, could be some kind of moron out there overseas somewhere. He decided to do something stupid, so that is gonna spook the market, or some guy or some politician is gonna say something on the television is gonna spook the market. You know, and you have to be aware of that. So when we see profit, take it out, be patient, and get out. Close the computer. Nothing wrong with that. Let your brain have a little a break from numbers and stress and all that. It's very healthy. You know, if I don't have responsibilities, I will not invest no more than from 9:30 to 12 o'clock behind the computers. Never. Because from 9:30 to 12 o'clock, if you're not gonna make it, most of the time in the afternoon is gonna be just as crappy as in the morning. There is no use to sit down all day long, 8 hours miserably behind the computers. So if I was an individual trader, I don't have responsibilities. I will take a trade to 9:30, 10:30, 11 o'clock. Now, once I see profit, I close the computer and get out. Do something with my life. You know, little bit every day, you will grow slowly and both of feet on the ground than to sit down and chasing wild goose all day long. Because if this helping, I can say, okay, well, this guy, if he stays 8 hours, he's going to switch the $2,000 to $10,000. But the reality is not. If you have $2,000 today, you're going to keep booking the market. You're going to lose this $1,000. Plus, on top of it, you're going to lose some of your accounts. Now the market is moving. I have no clue in 30 minutes from now if this market going to stay on the same direction or not. So right now, as we see here on the TI7 auto trade, 3,150. There is an option on any kind of auto trade. You can right-click, reload, and you can reset it to go for one more round on $1,000 target. But any guy do that, he's asking for a problem. Any guy is going to reset this auto trade to go for one more round. He's out of his mind. He's no longer a trader. He is a gambler. Gambling in this market is not healthy. So if you are trading ES and you hit the target, go to the left corner of your monitor, close the computer, and run as fast as you can. Trust me, guy, you have not missed anything. So we're done with this. That's fine. And we are about to be done with the CL. It's fine. The scalper is doing well. That's fine. And the precision auto trade is doing fine. And look, where is this ES? You see where is this ES? Now the profit, it will be taken on the now we are looking for a problem, and the greed is gonna blind us. If you notice, the market came in right in line to the target one, and the profit will be taken. Now if we, it's not just indicators, gentlemen. It's not a just indicator, please. If we look at the clock, it's 10:26. It's 10:26. Where we are at the target one, from 10:26 to 12 o'clock, they're going to drive every trader banana here. They're going to take to the target one, profit taking, ES is going to drop here, going back and forth, and the trader is completely lost. Now it is a playing time. Now it is a lot of noises in here. Now it is time for those guys to get lost in the trades. Without any question, any guy is not going to take a profit in this area here. He's going to go right through the wall, because now this market, they're going to drive every trader banana. Now they start going back and forth, hitting target one, dropping to the re-entry point 44.30, back and forth. By 12 o'clock, if they are able to push it to the target two, they will do that and profit taking and go. So right now what we are experiencing here is just a playtime. There is no ticks to be made in this area at the moment. It's finished. Now the auto trades, when you are scalping, now your auto trades start going in a circle that will start having one winning trade, one losing trade, one winning trade, one losing trade. Because that ES is going to go in a circle right now until every trader getting dizzy, and then they nail him. They put a nail on his head. He's done. He's finished. He's lost. And always you keep monitoring the hours. You're monitoring where is the max on that ES. It's irrelevant what is going to happen in 1 hour from now. You stay out of it. It's not your game. You don't have any inventory, gentlemen. By borrowing one ES to trade it during the daytime does not mean you have an inventory. You have zero impact on this market. So look at this. This market is not going to go anywhere. When we are looking at the ES and it's going back and forth between 44, 43, and now it's going to drop to this area here, back and forth, your auto trade cannot perform any money for you, because by the time this market is going to drop to the re-entry point, maybe he's going to activate a trade. By the time he activates a trade, the market is going to go back up again. By the time he goes long, the market is going to be projected from that number and it's going to go back again. Now it is whoever made money staying in the market, whether you are auto trading or not. Well, I'm auto trading. Yeah. Yes, you are auto trading, but you're shooting a blind. You know, you are jet skiing and there is sharks under your feet and you're not looking. Yes, you are auto trading. But auto traders does not make miracle. If you are auto trading, does not mean the guy is manual trading. He's here, and if you are auto trading, your auto trade should be here. It's the same number, same projection, same fib line, and the same support, the same resistance. Your auto trade is irrelevant to the support and resistance. And now, if we see here, the market start taking a dive. By this time here, the auto traders start taking short, and then you're going to bump into the re-entry point, and this is a nightmare. So this is where you start maximizing your profit. This is an example. 1 minute on the scalper, you had over $2,000, and now you have $1,600. You just smoked $1,000 out. $1,000 in a profit, you put it in the garbage because you didn't pay attention to this. Simple as that. 1 minute you have 4,000, now you have 3,500. Maybe at 12 o'clock you will have 10,000, and maybe at 12 o'clock you will have 1,000. We don't know. We cannot maximize everything. But when we see profit, and we can see there is some wank in here, there is some play in here, why we need to sit extra 2 hours behind the screen? Why? Let's get rid of it, close it. You don't have any responsibility, you don't have support, you don't have to sit down and you close it and you go and do something else with your life. It is very important, folks. Trading is personality. If you are negative, I have never met a negative person make money in the market. Never. In my whole 27 years, I never seen a guy negative make money in the market. Never. Never. Because that guy, I don't know, but when you are pleased and happy for what you see, close it and take a break. Your brain needs to take a break, from that numbers, and it is very healthy. They sit miserably behind a computer for 8 hours, losing money, and not understand what's going on. And that is frustration. The indicators, no matter if it's from me or somebody else, is partial of to get this guy changing his mood. If he sit 8 hours yesterday and getting beat up by the market, how are you going to put him in a good mood to trade today? How are you going to put this guy to tell him stop for today and close your computer and go? How are you going to make him do that? So I concentrate on this guy, on this guy to feel good about himself before he start trading and be comfortable. So it is very healthy not to sit behind the screen 8 hours a day. For those guys, they have millions of dollars account. They can sit 24 hours there. But for a guy have 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 25,000, this is not real money in the market. You don't need to sit down for a lousy $25,000 or 10,000 or 2,000 for 8 hours behind the screen for a little money. This is little money in the market. It's not real money. So you don't need, your amount does not require you to sit down miserably behind a computer for 8 hours a day. No. From 9:30 to 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, if your auto trade has not picked up any money, nothing is going to happen anymore. You will live another day to pick up a trade. So what I'm trying to say is the person behind that computer, the one is driving, the driver or behind that airplane. This is what it makes different in your trading and the performance. So now if we see here, and let me show you something, we have expected that. After we hit this from 1025, now 1036, what is this ES? It's nothing. It's on idle. It's not trending. It's not doing anything. It's not making any takes. Now what it is going a plus couple of hundred, down couple of hundred, plus couple of hundred on your auto trade, down 200. When you are looking at this P&L for half an hour, you are up 100, 200, you're going to go banana in your head and you're going to go crazy. If you see here this market where this is happening, we know what's going on because we knew that half an hour before it happened. Now they're going to sit down and drag you. They're going to spook all the traders, taking a profit. Some guys, they're going to start switching. They want to go short. Your auto trade now start taking short, especially if you have a dummy auto trade based on moving average or an ATR. By now he's taking a short. Where is that short is going? It's coming here to the 44.29. Then the market is going to turn around. Then you're going to start jumping off your chair, going back and forth, and you just what you are doing a lot of work for nothing. So what happened here is noises, and you've been fooled by that. So now if we monitor this market, doesn't matter if you're auto trade making 300 or 3,000. It's irrelevant, the P&L. We need to understand the game in the market and how those guys, they taken us for a ride all day long. And you've been fooled by those people. Look at this. Look at the ES. What I want, guys, forget the auto trades, forget price action. I don't care about that. One day you learn it. Just bear with me today. Close your trades. Bear with me today. Let's monitor that ES, what we have explained is going to happen, and let's see what will happen. Let's see what happens. We need to think when you are trading, whether you are trading Forex, cryptocurrency, and future, you need to think a little bit out of the box and the MACDs and ATRs. We need to think a little bit more out of this box. Where is this ES making money now? For the last half an hour, tell me where this ES is making money. Auto trading, banana trading, manual trading, tell me which guy is making money right now on the ES. From China all the way to Europe to USA, New York, California. Tell me where this guy is making money on the ES. None of them is making money. None. Now they start sucking your profit out. There we go. Look at it. So, once you understand how these things work, you no longer get fooled by the market. No longer get fooled by the market. There is no longer, you will be lowered down to a trade when there is no trade. And this is a nightmare. And you know where it's happening the most right now? And I keep laughing about it on the cryptocurrency. Because now the big sharks, they have opened their eyes on the cryptocurrency, and now they are manipulating that. And you can see the market change direction within a minute and start flying. And people start jumping, and the minute they jump, the market turn around again to the low or to the high. Depends if those people are going short or they're going, and what they're doing, they're over leverage themselves and they get whacked. I have one guy, he lost millions of dollars on that. And he was too cheap to hire professional traders. And he went in and got the traders from MetaTraders, and they smoked his account in no time. So, look at this. Now we are done with the CL. It's done. It's 1400. If we notice, we are sitting on idle. If you notice, we are sitting on idle with the ES. There is nothing happening. Look at this. You're not making any more money than what you made half an hour ago. You had more money half an hour ago than now. Now it's going to come to sink to the 44, 33, 25. I don't know what kind of mood they are. And then probably they're going to go back to the 44 level. Simple as that. So what I want to do, I want to leave it as is. And whatever you do, enjoy it. And what we wanted, just for those guys, they still cannot get it out of their box. Keep your eye on the ES and follow me today on that. Follow me today. Bear with me. And let's see where this ES is going to end up at 12 o'clock. Do whatever you are doing on your computer. That's fine. Take a trade. It's okay. Be miserable. It's okay. You're used to that. And then let's see what will happen at 12 o'clock and where is this ES is going to take. My mission is to show you how they play you. I don't want to sit down like a bird calling trade for you all day long and you don't want to use your head. This is not my mission here on the YouTube. I want to explain why most of the traders, there is a big portion of those traders, they lose money for being miserably on behind their computer all day long, where it's not important, and how those guys play you every day, and how they make you panic, and how you've been misguided when you are looking at the chart and you don't understand the bigger picture. Your head is just on a MACDs and ATRs and auto trade. You think you optimize the auto trade, does mean you are fine, you are okay. You know, I'm fine. I optimized my auto trade on Sunday. Yeah, optimization does not look in the future. So now, as you see here, the ES dropping as we expected. There is no short. There is no short on the ES. There is a pullback re-entry. If we look at this picture here, if we take a little bit, whether we are taking 2 minutes or we are taking a big time frame, you can see there is one straight line on the ES, one straight line, up and down, nothing happening here. And look how they are monkeying every trader around. Look at this, look. What time is it? 10:44. They are sharpening the nail for us. And there we go. Look at it. So please, bear with me. Do whatever you are doing. Trade whatever you want to do. But keep your eye on the ES, what we have predicted for today. I'm right 8 out of 10. I cannot be right 100%, but I'm right 8 out of 10. For the guys who are following me for many years, they know me. I pinpoint to the tick most of the time by 12 o'clock where it's going. You know, sometimes I fell like anybody else, you know, but we are very much in control with the market and we know what we are doing. That's why most of them, they come at night, because they cannot come reveal their knowledge during the daytime because they don't know. They cannot. And if we look at this ES, came in to this line, 44.33, and now they are, by the time, like what we said, the auto trade taking a short is going to fire back at you, a blow in your face, and now they are a little bit at that time, they're going to milk in it to the 44, back and forth between the 44, and all the way down to the 44.33. 90% of the traders, those amateur traders, they're going to get lost in here. 90%. There we go. Look at it. After we have explained how they monk us around, are you surprised what happening on the ES? After we put lights on the ES and we showed you the tricks, what they are doing, are you surprised why your auto trade or your manual trading is not taking off? You see, because now you are aware what's going on. There we go. It's working like a magic. So, to me, there is no, there we go. We have a buyers now. Okay, there we go. Now we are going to the target 2, taking a profit, pulling back, and they're going to work on the target 2. Target 1, I'm sorry. Now the target 1, profit taken on target 1, and then They're going to monk us around for half an hour, pulling back, and then they're going to probably put the last nail in our brain on target 2 by 12 o'clock. There we go. They're climbing to the 44. We're not surprised. We're not surprised. We know. Now if we see there is a buyer start jumping in, we are coming here in direct to 44. We are aware of that game. We are aware of that game. We're not surprised by seeing the ES going up. You know, sometimes you hear a guy, Sam, yeah, should I go short or long? If you don't know where this market, if it's going long or short, why you want to trade it? If you cannot find or spot the direction of the market, why you want to trade it? If you don't know if it's long or short, look what's happening. If you notice when people start buying and we are climbing to the 44, look what happened. They wrap up, everyone jump on the wagon. Look. How many times you took a trade long or short? To every trader out there, how many times you took a trade long or short, the market pulled back, knock you out of that trade, put you out, and then fly 100 takes on the same direction you were taking a trade? How many times you have experienced that in your life? How many times? They know your stop loss is 10 ticks, 20 ticks. They know your fibs coming out of a junkyard somewhere from internet, download web. They know your ATRs. They know your MACD. You're not hiding anywhere. They know your limitation. There we go, folks. Delivered. Thank you. If you don't understand what's going on, if you're not prepare yourself, if you're not educated enough, auto trade by itself is not good enough for you. Look at this. Look what happened to the ES. To the target. What time is it? 10:50. What do you think is going to happen from 10:50 to 12 o'clock? They're going to monk you around, and then, surprisingly, they're going to go ahead and hit the target too. Folks, we are doing this. My mission here is to deliver for you. Don't fool yourself buying an auto trade and you think yourself you're safe. What you see those guys doing marketing in the evening, they cannot trade a paperback. They cannot help you. You can buy the auto trade, but you don't know how to fly it. You don't have the instruments. You don't have the knowledge to survive the market, and you will never survive this market by closing your eyes, closing your ears, and just autopiloting, and you're not going to crash. Anyone thinks this way is a fool. There we go. Look what it is. Look where the ES. Why the ES is not going over 44.44? Profit taking. Look where the ES stopped. It just stopped. It is magic or knowledge? Look. Now what it is now it's 10:52. They play with your head a little bit. And this one here is going to be extremely hard, penetrating the 44, 52, 54 to hit the target at 44.5650. So now if we look at this ES bar, forget those P&Ls. Those are pesos. Doesn't matter. Forget those P&Ls. In order for us to get P&L, we have to understand what's going on in the market. Now, if we look at this bar, 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bars, 4 bars on the same number, why? There we go. How many guys gutsy enough to come on a YouTube and show us this? How many guys? Just tell me how many guys out there can sit down and challenge the market live on a YouTube in front of everyone. How many of them? Look what's happening right now. Double resistance on 44.52, 54, target to 44.56. Congratulations, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. What I'm going to do, I'm going to kill this microphone. You can sit down and watch it. And this is a clean message to everyone. Learn while you can, and for God's sake, is it free? We're not collecting your email. We're not collecting anything out of you. Is it free? Use it. And I will kill the microphone and we will watch this. Thank you. Okay, guys, as we see right now, after the profit taking, as expected, as we planned it from the beginning of this webinar, and there we go, profit taking a dive, going back. They're gonna start here, getting you lost. After we have explained that, everybody start understand what's going on. It's gonna come, drop a little bit, and it's gonna turn around. There is no short trade today. As we see here, some sellers trying to go short. Why? It's very... Let me explain to you guys. From here to here, every guy is using an ATR is going short. Because an ATR by now, or MACDs, they start pointing short. What they do, they follow the market. They're not predicting anything. When the market goes up, ATR and MACD, they tell you the market is up. When the market is down, they tell you the market is down. They follow. They are following the market. They're not predicting. What happened right now? When the sellers come in, they are yanking all those traders out. Look at this. And then you get lost. You get frustrated. You lose a trade, revenge trade, and it is over for you. Look at this. But if we stay consistent on the bigger picture, you're not lost. This is a play. From here to here, a play. Somebody out there is bored and is monkeying us around with long and short. As simple as that. Here, no performance. Optimizing, back testing, forward testing, whatever you did is irrelevant for what's going on right now on the ES. It's finished. They're gonna monk us around here and look at the timing, 11:06, and then they go ahead and put the last nail in our head by 12 o'clock. Now if we notice here, look, the bars are away from the moving average, strong trend, okay? The farther the bar away, the stronger the trend is, okay? Now it's coming to meet that average, moving average. This means now fast you see it build, and it's gonna be turbulence, bumpy right, left and right, short and long, as much as necessarily to clean you out of your account and get you out of your misery. This is where you need to start protecting your account and understand what's going on, and don't try to let them lower you to something you don't need to be in. So when you have an auto trade is already positioned himself, you have two options. When we recognize the target one, profit taking, maximize your profit, get out, close your computer, play golf, piss off your wife, whatever it makes you happy in this life, nag your kids, whatever you want to do, take your kids to restaurant, pizza, burger, whatever. Or you can sit down miserably here and trying to beat the market, and the market, you cannot beat the market here. So now what we are looking at, a drop, pullback, re-entry, drop, pullback, re-entry. Then all of a sudden the market will turn around and it will start climbing You think it's long, you take it long, then they drop it, then you lose. Then you go short, it doesn't work. They turn it around. And this is how 90% of the traders, they don't understand the games. And there we go. Now, by now, every single indicator from 44.25 to 44.38, especially the smart ones with the Renko bar, now they are on the wagon to the short side. And guess what? There is no short. There is no short. So, look at this. So we gotta keep monitoring this market. And the most important to understand what's going on, keep your eye on the clock. Not your MACDs and ATRs. Keep your eye on the clock and see how how they play us. Once you understand how they play us, you start understanding trade. The market don't care about your rules, my rules, somebody else's rules. They care less. They're laughing at us. There is no rules in here. It's survival. There is no rules. Trust me. Okay. Let's see what will happen, and we'll keep our eye on the clock. And I'm very interested to see where it's going to hit. But look at this. Look. The market is going up again. Huh. Okay, we'll see what happens. Thank you. for the ones who are watching, look what happened. They took this ES down, took it again to the target one, profit taken, and look at this. Still going. So if we think what happened at 10:30, how much PNL we had at 10:30, until now, nothing has changed. So maybe there is a guy took a short here and maybe survive it. But if we just look at this here, they took us in a circle. It's like, you know, when you are taking a taxi, he's just taking you around in a circle. You started with the taxi from point A. He took you to point B and C and brought you back to point A. So they took us around in a very nice tour and then brought us back to the target one, profit taken again. And this is where trading become irrelevant. And the smartest trader, the ones when we hit the first time target one, took a profit, turned off his computer, left. He was the smartest one, not the smartest guy who made one more trade. This was the smartest guy because he has not missed anything. So if we notice here, took us on a circle, going back to target one, taking a profit, taking it down, and now they are playing us in here. Now we have a heavy resistance at 44.45, projection at 44.37, and there we go. Fast you see it belt. What time is it? It's 11:42. Folks, that's all what we have for today. I want to say thank you very much for today, and I hope, you know, just trying to help to get you understand it's not just optimizing an auto trade. There is also have to understand the rhythm in the market. So please, whatever you do, whatever system you have, try to get the bigger picture, please, for your own safety, not for me, not for anybody else, for your own safety and your own account. You know, so guys, that's all what we have. It's a success day, no doubt about it. Now, if just before we, on the 10 second, took the short and took the long, and it is finished, that's fine. But this is a very small time frame. But when we are trading minutes or some other, you know, and we understand how the rhythm works, then nothing can surprise us anymore in the market. So I wish you a very nice evening for the rest of the day, and we will see you tomorrow on Friday. Thank you very much, and God bless.